One of the questions that Korach in his rebellion against Moshe asked was regarding a bayis malei sforim, a house full of books. Does it need a mezuzah or not? Without going into the details of Korach's question, let's just focus on the phenomenon of a house full of books, bayis malei sforim, because in fact the rabbis have encouraged us to have books and have sforim, holy Torah books, in our homes. But why? Seemingly, when I finish reading a book, I can then give it to a library or hand it over to somebody else. Is there really a point of it taking room and space on my shelf, in my library at home, if anyway I've already learned from it or read from it? Well, the rabbis explained that having a bayis malei sforim, a house full of books, is not only there for academic purposes. Obviously, we're supposed to read and learn as much as we can, but in addition to that, there's another element of those books in our home. Take, for example, a child who has a passion for sports. One takes the child to a stadium to watch the game, and the environment, the atmosphere of that game gives the child even more enthusiasm and more excitement to follow his dreams or her dreams of playing that particular sport. Or take someone, for example, someone who loves music. The more they go to a concert and watch artists performing, the more they want to pursue that dream of music. And so it is Jewishly, in the Jewish home too. The more spiritual, the more Torah we have surrounding our homes, the more it has an effect on my behavior. The more sforim, the more books I have in my library at home, the more kedusha, the more holiness comes into the home as well. So those sforim on our books are not just there for academic purposes. Obviously we have to learn, but having the sforim in the home also creates an atmosphere that makes me more committed to the Jewish way of life. Shabbat Shalom.